Okay, we are live on Hangout on Air.
All right.
Right stuff.
This is Brandon Hopkins.
This is Ron King.
This is Peter Babcock.
All right. 3 of us are here. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'll start off with question 6, then we'll just take turns with question 7 and 8. We'll go around from there.
Okay.
So question 6, determine the correct sampling method for each scenario. It says a medical student researches the prevalence of aspirin usage by questioning all of the patients who enter her clinic for treatment. And for that one, I put convenient sampling.
And that is the same answer I got.
Yep.
Okay, so I would have to actually bring up I think I would have to bring up the lesson book to see why convenient sampling.
Yeah, it's volunteering. I think it's, yeah. Yeah, so it's like convenient sampling, grabbing people in a mall and asking questions, similar one to that.
Yep. All right, so B is the Colorado Department of Health obtains an alphabetical list of 2 million adult Colorado residents and constructs a pool of survey subjects by selecting every 1,000th name on the list after randomly choosing one person from the first 1,000 on the list.
Yeah, that's systematic.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, subjects are in some sequential order. Randomly select one subject to start your sampling, then ask every whatever 10th, 15th, 20th subject.
So far,
Okay.
so good.
Oh, what was that?
So far, so good.
Yep. So on letter C, I got random sampling. What was that? Simple random sample. I just put SRS.
Is that not voluntary sampling? Like selected by using computer random. Oh no. Okay.
Poll selected by using random. Yeah, to randomly generate telephone numbers. So that's
Sorry.
Random.
Yep. Okay.
D, I got stratified sampling.
That's what I have.
And that is subjects are in groups according to similarity of some characteristics, age, or whatever. And so it talks about their different ages and all of that.
Yeah, into different groups.
A Johns Hopkins University researcher surveys all cardiac patients in each of the 30 randomly selected hospitals cluster. So They did all of them and everybody that was available.
Yeah, that's the sampling.
All right, who wants to go over 7?
I'll go over 7. All right, the American Medical Association wanted to determine general patient satisfaction with the patient's primary care physician. Determine the type of sampling method used in the following scenarios. They take a simple random sample of doctors and then sample all of the patients that the doctor works with. That would be, would that be a cluster sample?
Yep, because they did all of the patients.
Okay, good. Let me write that down. All right, and then they put all of the residents' names in a computer and used a random number generator to get a sample of 100 patients.
Is that SRS?
Yep, that kind of gives it away.
Sample.
Yes. Yeah. They divide the residents up by gender and then do a simple random sample of residents within each gender. That would be stratified.
Yep, stratified.
And they randomly pick key intersections in the city and then picking every 5th person that walks by after randomly picking one of the first 5 people to be in the sample. So that would be, of course, the Systematic.
That's
Yep.
it.
Great. Okay. Who's next?
Okay, 8. Determine for each scenario whether it is an observational study or an experimental design. If it is an experimental design, determine the response, treatment, and subject. Do we want to go over what these two are?
Yep.
Okay, so what is an experimental design? I'm looking for my definition here. Oh my word, what did I do with it?
Researchers control to some extent the conditions under which measurements are made.
That's right. Okay, and then the observational study is where they just put out a study and they don't interfere with it or try and control it.
That's correct.
Okay, so A, it says the Center for Disease Control obtains current flu data by randomly polling 300 men and 300 women. I'm assuming that's observational.
That's what I got.
I agree.
Okay. The only thing that I'll question there, is it experimental because they narrowed it down to a certain amount of people, from this database, but probably not. Okay, B said, yeah, go for it.
I think you were right when you said observational. Are we just supposed to put observational for an answer, or are we supposed to put more than that?
No.
Yeah, just observational. It's only if experimental we need to.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, so B says your plan to conduct an experiment to test the effectiveness of what? Sleepy, a new drug that is supposed to reduce insomnia. You randomly divide 1,000 patients into 2 groups where half get Sleepy and the other a placebo. You record the gender of each subject. You will then observe how many hours of sleep they get in each week. So that's kind of obviously it's an experimental, and what they've done is they've obviously separated them into 2 groups, and then split the genders, and it's all random. So some people think, well, everyone thinks they're getting the drug, because one of the things I read is that if people feel they're getting the drug, they generally act better or do better.
Yep, that's correct. So in this one, we needed to determine the response, treatment, and subject. So what do you guys believe the response is?
It's how much sleep they get.
Yep, the hours
in
of
a
sleep.
week. Yep. And the treatment is obviously the injection or the drug.
Yep, the sleepies or the placebo.
Yeah. And then what was the third one? The subjects are the 1,000 patients. Okay. Are we done, or do we have to do 9 as well?
I believe, well, we can just go through 9 really quick. I think it just asked, is this a designed experiment or an observational study? Designed experiment. Then we were also supposed to list the subjects, the experiment, and the treatment. So basically the same thing as the last one. And for the subjects, 224 patients.
Yeah.
Response variable in the experiment was, let me see the response.
Was it twice daily for 6 weeks?
The degree of irritation.
Okay. Okay, so it's the result, not how often they report back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the treatments were the 0.5% cream and the 1% cream.
And then a third of them received the placebo.
Placebo.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
So there was 3 groups, wasn't there?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Can we do the quiz now?
Yes, we can. Let's try and find it.
Okay, so we have our quiz.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one.
Let's see, group meeting.
May take a few minutes to load. 15 questions.
Oh, that shouldn't be too bad.
Okay, first one's easy. You guys got it all up?
Yep. All right, I've got number 1 done.
And number 2's done as well. They're both like. Number 3 is where the group questions start.
Hey, wait a minute.
Submit his or her own answers in order to receive credit. Yep, we know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. True. Number 2. True. Number 3. Okay. Are we on 3?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So number 3 would be design the study.
Let's just check here.
It would be more appropriate to discussing who the population would be. I would design the study because they're
Okay.
trying to figure out who to do.
Yeah.
Yep. What the population will be.
And what the collection method would be. Like some representative population. Okay.
Okay, researchers collected the results.
So I'm assuming this would be describe the data.
That's what I have.
Okay.
Describe.
Are we meant to do this together or individually or?
We're supposed to do this
Well, I
together.
Yeah, I think we're reading it, and then I mean, if somebody disagrees, I think that's where we come in and say, well, I don't know about that.
Okay, well, I'm a slow reader.
All right, so we're on 5 then?
Yep.
Okay.
So the population is actually all the registered taxpayers.
Well, I was wondering if it's not all the citizens of Mumbai because, you know, they wanted to determine all the citizens, but they only have the taxpayers.
Yep, that's
And
true.
then
So yeah, that's out of the population assist. I forgot to go up one more for the citizens of Mumbai. I remember there being a question like this too that I think I had missed or didn't get quite correct, and then I had to redo it. One time that it was the 3,000 that are selected, but it's actually bigger than that for the population.
Yeah.
So I'd say county, or no, yeah, the citizens of Mumbai.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, so what are we? Well, it's 5. Is number 6 the same or different? Oh, the sample is. So the sample.
Oh, the sample, yeah, the 1,049 people.
Yeah, that's right. The people that responded. I'm glad they didn't put the 3,000 names in both these questions. They had to make us think.
Right.
Type of data. Oh.
I think you can put in, well, score out of 10. That'd be a quantitative.
Yeah, looks pretty quantitative to me.
Because they're seeing how many out of that 10.
So 8 would be categorical, of course, because you can't mathematically compare the results.
Yep.
Yep. Man, you guys are speeding through this.
Oh, sorry.
At the very bottom part.
Okay. I got the studies have shown. Oh, it's the same. Okay, it's the same question. There we go. So this would be a control group.
Yep.
Because it's how they should act normally without having any influences on them. So
Yes.
your teacher selects a group and to give no review. Okay. Perfect.
All right. On this one, as far as the experimental, I would say it's the second choice, administering the tuberculosis vaccination to one group, given a placebo to another.
Yeah.
Because experimental researchers control to some extent the conditions under which measurements are made. So I agree.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a.
I would think the best sample would be many randomly selected workers.
That's the one I picked.
That's what I would choose also, because the others are so located.
Right.
Doesn't give the whole area.
Yeah.
And then the children would be the experimental units, right? They're the ones getting experimented on.
Compared to placebo, choose one group of children to take vaccine in one group. Yep. I was making sure that second group also included children. I think it just infers that it is. So yeah, I would say the children.
Okay.
Yep. that a similar question for in that exact exercise. The vaccine, is that the, oh no, what
Vaccine.
are the treatments?
Vaccine and placebo, yeah, that's what I got.
2 to go.
Are we on 14 now?
Yep.
Yep. It's a long one.
Yeah, I'm going with experiment, just from the fact they controlled the study.
Agreed.
Oh, hold on.
They had all the things of an experiment.
I wonder what the results were.
So Daniel does three. Wait, three. Describe this two.
Sorry, I was.
Step one's
I
design
was
the study.
rereading.
Yeah. Step 2, collect data. Then step 3 is describe the data.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back here.
Daniel can discern more truth.
That's what it was, yeah.
So describe, step 2 is control, or collect, sorry.
Collect, yeah.
Step 3 is describe.
Right.
Hold on. So it's,
You can describe more. Make inferences is 4.
Yes.
Oops. Step 5
Take
is
action.
take action.
Yeah.
So I've got 2, 4, 5, 3.
say it again.
2, 1, 4, 5, 3.
No, hold on. I've got 4, 3. Isn't step 4 describe? No, hold on.
I got 5, 4, 3, 1, 2.
No,
hold on.
well,
So step 4 is 5, which is number.
hold
Yes.
on. Mine step 5.
Oh no, mine says step 4, step 1, step 3, step 5, step 2.
They have them in different order for each of us. That's funny.
Oh man, no wonder I'm getting confused. I've changed my. I'm like, no, that's wrong.
Good.
Okay, let me.
We have our things correct.
Okay, let me redo that. Step 1 is design study. Yep.
Yes. Step 1 is design the study.
Step 3 is describe the study.
Step 3 is describe the study.
5 is take action.
Step 5 is take action.
And step 2 is collect the data.
Yep.
Step 2 is collect the data. And step 4 is make inferences.
Yep, that's it.
All right, good.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, who wants
that
to
wasn't-
submit first?
All right, should we save it and find out?
Well, I'll submit first and let you guys know how we did.
Good idea.
Okay, so first one's right, second one's right, third one's right, fourth one's right, fifth one's right, sixth one's right, seventh right, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 100%. There we go.
All right.
Deal.
I guess we don't have to take this a second time now.
Right.
Okay, so Ryan is still going to have to take the quiz
Yeah.
when he gets home. And then I'll let him know. I'll send him a text and let him know that we'll meet Thursday and let him kind of pick the time for that.
Well, let's just quickly check. What time is this test due on Thursday?
The same time. It's due by Friday morning, so I don't know if it's for different time zones the same, that it's always at midnight for every time zone.
So mine's, oh, that's the homework. The quiz is due the 21st. It's due Thursday. Mine says 11 p.m. So I don't know if that's my time.
Yeah.
Mine
So
says
for-
11. So I don't know.
Yeah, my time is due at midnight Central
Oh,
Standard.
okay. Okay. So, okay.
Well, I'm sure I'll find out if that's accurate or not in the next couple of weeks here when I try to turn something in.
Yeah. Brandon, are you on PT time?
What's that? I thought I was in Mountain Time, but I guess I'm an hour earlier than whoever's in Mountain Time. I'm in Arizona. We don't observe daylight savings. So
You're one of the clever states.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's 6. It's 8:06 here where I am.
Yeah, it's 8:06 here too.
Okay.
So I guess it would be 11 o'clock is when it's due then, if that's
Yeah.
when it's due for you. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's good. So it shows our time.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad it's telling me the right time.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else we need to do?
Nope. Just get together with Ryan and find out when our next, what time we're going to meet on Thursday, and do the same thing. I mean, it's just have the preparation work done. We can kind of review it.
Well, lesson
Looks like
3 was pretty tough, eh?
We're doing so. That worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Lesson-
Great. I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, someone's going to stop the recording.
I'm going to submit it, and so I'll send you guys a text once it's all submitted with your names.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Great stuff.